Welcome to self-discoverywisdom.com, formerly known as Self-Discovery Media. On these podcasts, you're going to hear people who speak from the heart. They've taken the journey in life. Many things have happened to them, but they've changed it to happening for them. And in their strength, their courage, they've discovered their abilities and their wisdom, and they are now sharing it here with you. Do enjoy each show. We bring it to you with love and knowing that it's going to help you on your journey of life. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Sarah's View of Life, right here on selfdiscoverywisdom.com. I'm your host, Sarah Troy. Well, how seasons change us, how they direct us. Seasonal changes mirror the cycles in our lives. Spring represents new beginnings, fresh starts, and growth, a time when our energy is high, and we plant seeds for future dreams. Summer brings vibrancy and activity, a period to nurture our passions, bask in the sun, and embrace the fullness of life. Autumn is a time of harvest, reflection, and letting go. It invites us to gather the lessons we've learned to release what no longer serves us. Winter brings stillness, introspection, and rest. It is time to pause, recharge, and prepare for the renewal that follows. Fall is a season of transformation and preparation, a time when nature shows us the beauty of change. As the air cools and the leaves turn brilliant shades of red and orange and gold, we're reminded that that change can be stunning and necessary. It's a perfect moment to start new chapters in our lives, take on fresh projects, plan for the winter ahead. In the season, we gather the wisdom of what we've experienced, decide what to carry forward and what to release, much like the trees shedding their leaves. Fall encourages us to envision what seeds we'll plant when spring arrives, setting the groundwork for future growth. It's time for action and reflection, balancing the excitement of new beginnings with wisdom of past experiences. The cooling weather and the vibrant colors of nature invite us to be present, to join simply the beauty around us, and to prepare thoughtfully for the seasons to come. And in this way, fall becomes not just a season, but a metaphor for embracing life's transitions with intention and grace. Each season brings its own wisdom, guiding us through life's journey, reminding us to embrace change, cherish each moment, and trust in the natural growth, rest, and renewal. I do love autumn. I love spring when everything comes anew and it's beginning to warm up and life is awakening. But I love the fall as the colors change and we see the beauty. Right outside my window, I have a beautiful monkey bronze tree, and then just over there, I have a tree that's in its greens, yellows, and oranges right now. I'm going to be sad when all the leaves go. I don't particularly like winter to see the naked trees, but I understand that it's time of rest. It's a time where it kind of shuts down, saves its energy for the spring to regrow, be vibrant through the summer, and then slowly change back over here through the autumn. I had a very vibrant summer. You know, I moved in the spring, 1st of May. In August, my son got married. There was a lot of things happening, a book launch for the Mission Accepted 262 in June, and so much happening, just settling in, getting the house ready, and then planning for the next phase. Here we are now in the fall, and as I put out my last show last week, our Forgotten Seniors book is now in play, and I am gathering authors for the book. I think that very often the seeds are thrown at us at different times, at different seasons, different stages in our lives. And it seems to be a good idea, but we know it's not a time to act on it. So we wait, or we just put that seed aside, or plant it and let it grow at its own time period. And then suddenly it's there and it's ready to go. Our Forgotten Children book came out in February. Book 2 will be out next year. But Our Forgotten Seniors is just as passionate to me as Our Forgotten Children was. My podcasts are still just as passionate to me. They're my main hub, my core. Interviewing people that are doing extraordinary things, bringing about such wisdom, teaching us so much. I feel that through the summer, we're a little scattered, a little distracted. There's so much going on. And it's a time of family and events and action. You know, who wants to be in front of a computer? We want to be out there in the sun. And we can listen to a podcast at any time while we're out there on a picnic, you know, driving to the beach, at the beach. There's always times to listen to a podcast, but the actual making of them, well, that's different. So here I am back in the fall, but with a new agenda. The book, yes, I will do 4 to 6 shows a week only, not the 8 to 9 that I used to do, because 2 days a week I look after my grandbabies. That's one of the reasons I moved here, is to be closer to them. Also, I need to put some time aside to get to know people here in this new city and make new friends. I feel that the fall, just as spring is a renewal in a different direction, the fall is a preparation for the winter. I am much more productive in the winter than I am in the summer. I don't like the heat, and the heat affects me in a great way, and I can't be productive during it. In the fall and in the winter, you can cocoon, you can wrap around a blanket and a big woolly sweater, and you can be more productive because you are insular. You're not chasing outside so much. And I think that's when a great deal of our creativity that may have had the ideas through the summer. And then in the fall, kind of, that takes seeding. And then through the winter, let's apply, let's make it happen. So as we see all these leaves change beautiful colors, and it really is a beautiful time, the fall, with all the wonderful colors. And as we see the leaves drop from the trees, leaving it naked and bare, we need to fill in the beauty in the work that we do, in the inspiration that we are, and in the illumination that is needed. So this is my fall. The cooling down, wonderful. I'm not ready for the heat, putting on the heat yet. Just cooling down enough to be able to think clearly and start planning and be more productive. And yeah, of course, it's my birthday coming up in October, my son's birthday, and we're going to have a big celebration, a joint venture celebrating my birthday and his birthday. And of course, he just got married as well. So yeah, that's something to look forward to. We have Thanksgiving Day, which in Canada we have in October. And there's all those lovely little events. And then, of course, Halloween, and with grandkids, they're going to dress up this year, and that'll be exciting. Then, of course, we have Christmas, and I have 2 kids' birthdays either side of Christmas. There's a lot to keep me personally busy through the season, but also invite me to be productive. So, what is fall for you? Are you falling into place? Are you falling back into a routine? Are you falling into creativity? Are you allowing those ideas of a different form of seeding, or maybe things that you seeded that are now ready to harvest and ready to deliver? I'm in the seeding and the production is like I am showing the harvest and looking for the people to help finance the actual picking of the harvest. So I've got a lot of work on my plate, but in the fall and in the winter, I'm a lot more productive. So what season serves you? What season really lifts you up and makes you creative and makes you full steam ahead? For me, fall. Winter, really highly productive. Spring, full of ideas. Summer, little less so, because I don't like being hot. And I'm afraid those 33 and 34 degrees are just not for me. I know many people like them at my age, and just me personally, up to 24s is enough. Thank you very much. And I like the cooler weather. I am much more productive in the cooler weather. So for me, I've forgotten Senior's book, which will be podcasts and books and summits. I'm busy putting that together, gathering the authors that will be in the book, more and more podcasts going out on diverse subjects. And I'm back in production and really looking forward to it. That little sense of kind of cocooning and focus and productivity. So what is the season that makes it up for you? What turns you on? What sets you into productivity? What inspires you? And how do you use it? Do share in the comments. I'd love to know. So until next week, folks, have a great week. Bye for now. We hope that you enjoyed the show. There are so many more for you here on selfdiscoverywisdom.com. Just go to the podcast tab at the top there and you will see all the many genres and all 3,000 shows ready for your listening. We are here to serve you, to help you on your journey of life, and we know that through inspiration it begets invitation. We are supported by you, the listeners, and those that we interview. Anything that you can spare us in donation would be greatly accepted, and we do hope that you enjoy the next show.